Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sunday, January 16th. It's about 24 degrees outside, and I wanted to do kind of an ultimate gear test, and gonna be testing out my top and bottom quilts. I've got the Hammock Gear burrow top quilt and the Hammock Gear incubator underquilt, and they're supposed to be rated at 20 degrees. We're gonna find out. The Hammock Gear 12-foot journey tarp with doors, and just for the sake of time, we're not going to do the doors or the extra tie outs because it's starting to rain again. But here's what that looks like from the inside. This is the Hammock Gear 20-degree incubator underquilt, paired with a War Bonnet Blackbird XLC hammock with the bug net, and a Hammock Gear 20-degree burrow top quilt. And we're gonna crawl on this thing and see if we can get warm. It's mighty cold out here. If you don't know what your gear is capable of, then how do you know when you get out there in a situation where you have to use it in extreme conditions and it doesn't work for you? That can be nightmarish. So we're testing it out. We're gonna see how far we can stretch it, and hopefully we don't freeze to death. Do y'all hear that? It's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's right on me. Oh, it's just Andrew. I thought it was a Sasquatch coming after me. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back at it, further testing our gear. And the last time we tried this, not quite 7 days ago, we had some winter weather, and we were looking at 24 degrees at that time. We're expecting snow for the next 4 hours. And currently it's 24 degrees with an overnight low of expected of 18, but right now the wind chill is 18. It's going to be a cold night. But here's my thing. If you don't know what your gear is capable of, then how will you know when you get in a situation, when you get trapped out in inclement weather, what it's capable of? If you don't trust your gear, what good is it? So that's what we're doing. We're seeing just exactly what these Hammock Gear 20-degree quilts are capable of. And the only thing that I did do at the foot box of the Hammock Gear burrow top quilt is I took a thermal piece of insulation, where this one has the shock cord pull tab to close the foot box off, and I inserted that and pulled it tight to try to use that as a kind of like a draft collar that'll keep all the air out from around my feet.
Holy!
We're going to slide inside this thing and get cozy here in a minute, but we'll see how it goes. God bless. Hey, what's up, guys? Give you an update. It's about 3 a.m. We've had a pretty heavy south wind blowing about most of the night. The snow quit around midnight. The hammock gear quilts are working out great, and I'll see you guys in the morning. The hammock quilts done good last night. I would say that the 20-degree rating is probably more of a survival rating, but we're gonna get warmed up and get some coffee, and we ended up with probably about a good, I'd say 2 or 3 inches of snow last night, and it's beautiful this morning. It's cold, but it's beautiful. Andrew's excited. We're gonna get to play in the snow here in a little bit. Hey guys, in closing, what I will say about the hammock gear quilts, the 20-degree quilts, these are 800 feel. One thing I noticed last night is if you're going to use them down below 30 degrees, it is very crucial to make sure that there are no gaps in between your bottom and top layer, and make sure they're kind of meeting around your back, and your bottom quilt is adjusted properly. That is crucial. But the quilts work great. I would not part. I'd rate the hammock gear under quilts a 10 out of 10. But I will say that if you're going to sleep below, say 30 or maybe even 25 degrees, that you would probably want to go with a 10-degree quilt, and below 20 you probably want to go with a 0-degree quilt, just to give you that little bit extra comfort. Again, I wasn't freezing cold last night, but I wasn't warm either. There were some cold spots, kind of when I would roll around or move in the hammock through the night. There was also a lot of wind. With that being said, you want to go 10 or 15 degrees below your intended temperature range, and whatever season you're going to be using them in. The same rule applies to a sleeping bag.